everyone, and we are now up to block 5, and today we're
Can you believe it? Block 5! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, sorry.
almost halfway there, not quite. And this block is called the Catherine Wheel, and this was a lot of fun to make this one, and it's another really pretty one like the thistle. So Toni, do you want to explain to us how you did it?
Yeah. So this is the Catherine Wheel, and I tried to make it look like we had circles, but you can imagine what it's like trying to make circles fit in a square. It's not easy. So I set myself a bit of a challenge. So you learn a new stitch, you learn cluster, or new terminology, I suppose. So part of why we're doing the Afghan is so that you get used to seeing different terminology, because people, when they write patterns, they use terms, and when you come across them in a pattern, you're like, well, what does that mean? So then you look for the abbreviation, and then you look for the explanation, and then you read it and go, okay, so that's what that means, and away you go with your pattern. This has got clusters in it, which is a group of stitches together. And then when you come back on your next row, you do another group of stitches inside the top of the group of stitches. So we'll do a close-up of these a bit later so you can see what they do. So what we've done is we do half of the cluster in one row, and then when you come back you do the other half of the cluster. So top of a cluster, bottom of a cluster, top of a cluster, bottom of a cluster, all the way along a row, and then you come back and you do it the other way. All right? Does that make sense? Yeah, a bit like a wavy line, or if you imagine rick-rack and then you fit rick-rack together the other way. Anyway, so that's what this is. So then when you go to do the end all the way around, you just need to make sure that you follow the instructions all the way around to get a nice straight edge all the way around. So that's Catherine Wheel. So hopefully you end up with something that looks like circles within a square to give you Catherine Wheels. All right? Hopefully you will enjoy it.
This is the last hour. This is the start of block 5. The instructions say to make 47 chain. So that's your 47 chain. And then the first instruction is to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So that's not this one, it's this one here. So that's your single crochet there. Then we're going to do another single crochet in the next one. I'm going to miss 3 chain, so that's 1, 2, 3, and we're going to work 7 double crochet into this 4th chain from the last stitch. Seven. When you've done your 7, you're going to miss 2 chain and do a single crochet in each of the next 3 chains. So I'm going to miss 1, 2, and I'm going to do 3 single crochets in each, 1 in each of the next 3. So that's 2 and I'm going to miss 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and do 7 double crochet in this next chain. So the 4th chain from the last single crochet you made. 7. Then we're going to miss 2 chain again, 1, 2, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3 single crochet there. Then we're going to miss 2. Is it 2 or 3? No, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do another 7 double crochet in this one. 1. And you'll notice a few times in crochet that we tend to work in uneven group numbers. And the reason for this is so that it's very easy to find the middle when you want to have things sit one on top of the other. So you can pick the 4th stitch when you've got 7. So we've got 2, 4, 6, and 1 more makes 7. I'm going to skip 2, so that's 1, 2, and do 3 single crochet. And then miss 1, 2, 3, and do this one here is 1. Going to miss 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left, which is what the instruction says. And it says we miss the last 3 chain and we do 4 double crochet in this very last one. So that's 1, and this is how your first row should look. A bit like a little row of hills here. And there we go. Now we're going to turn the work like turning a page. And then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to do a single crochet in this one and then the next one. Then we're going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do a cluster over the next 7 stitches. So that's your double crochet and your double crochet, single crochet, into the single crochet. You can see I'm not finishing any of these stitches. Then up into the next double crochet there and 1 more. I'll just stop there so you can see. So I've crocheted into this one, these 3, and then these 2. So that gives me 7 half stitches. And then we're going to pull the thread through all of the loops. There we go. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. And then we're going to do a single crochet in the next 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do a 3 chain again and work a cluster over the 7 stitches. So it's yarn on into the stitch, pull it through and half do the stitch. Yarn on into the next stitch, pull it through, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. And then again 7. And again you can see I've got them all half done in those stitches. Yarn over, holding the work firmly. I'm just going to put my hook back through those loops. Hold it nice and firm and pull them through. 1, 2, 3 chain, and then a single crochet in the top of the next 3 double crochet. And another 3 chain, single crochet into the next 3 double crochet, 3 chain, and work another cluster, 1 half stitch, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4, 5, 6, 7, and pull through all of those. And 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do our 3 single crochet on top of the next 3 double crochet. And we're going to do 3 chain again. And then we're going to do a cluster over the last 4 stitches. So that's 1, all through the 2 loops for half or stitch, 2, There's a stitch there. That's 3, and there's the last one in there. 4. Okay, so we've got 4 half stitches, and we're going to pull that through. Okay, so now we can see that's the next row done. You can see things are starting to fill in. Turn the page and do 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 3 double crochet in that loop there. We're going to miss the 3 chain space, and then we're going to do a single crochet in the top of the next 3 single crochets. So there, miss the next 3 chain space, and we're going to do 7 double crochet into this loop that we closed the cluster with. So we're going into here, and we're doing 7. Miss the 3 chain space, single crochet in each single crochet along here, miss the 3 chain space, find the loop that closed this, so you've got all your stitches closed by this loop here, and in here is where we're going to do 7. When you don't split the yarn, it works quite well. The 3 chain, and then we're going to do a single crochet in the last 2 single crochets. So we've got 1, 2. Okay, so now you can see we've got some wheels happening here. I'll just move that up a little bit in case you can't see it well. Coming along, I've got to do another couple of rows yet. Turn the work, 3 chain, miss your first single crochet, and we're going to do a cluster over the next 3. So that's not this one, we're going to do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Right. And we're going to do 3 chain and a single crochet in the next 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 1 cluster over the next 7 stitches. So we've got 7 stitches here. Hold it nice and firm and pull it through like this. 1, 2. There's some rows where there's chain and there's some where there's not, and I lose track. Okay, double crochets in here, and then we're making our cluster. 1. As you can see, there's quite a bit of work in this. It makes quite a dense fabric, but it's very pretty. There's 7 there. We're just going to pull through. Do 1, 2, 3. 1. So as you can see, as I've been working, on one row we make a shell, and on the other row we make a cluster. Just slightly, the beginning and the end of the rows are just slightly different to accommodate the changes. Okay. Okay, so now we've got all the stitches, we just pull through and do 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in that last stitch there. and a single crochet in the top of that turning chain. So we've got 2 there, like that. And one more I can show you, and then you'll see in every row. So we chain 1, and we're going to do a single crochet in each of these first 2 stitches here. We're going to miss the 3 chain space, and we're going to do 7 double crochet. So we're doing a shell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miss 3 chain space. Miss the 3 chain space. And do a single crochet in each of the single crochet. Miss the 3 chain space. And do your 7 in that hole where your cluster is joined. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miss your 3 chain space and do 1, 2, 3 single crochet and 7 double crochet in the hole on the top of the cluster. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then at the end, 4 double crochet in the top of the 3 chain at the end of the row. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn the work. That's it. And you're going to repeat rows 3 to 6 4 times. And there you go, look. Can we see those lovely Catherine wheels? All these lovely wheels here and here, and they all nestle in together, all snugly. So I hope you enjoy it. And then of course, to finish off, we crochet around the edges like this one. So this is the completed block that you can see here. And you can see I've crocheted around this one twice by the look of that, from what I can see. Yeah. So you do your crochet all the way around, and then you can come around and do it again if you want to make it a bit bigger, because it's a very snug block. Well, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.